Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Today I'm going to talk about the changes which I saw happening in Zimbabwe, our country. Firstly, I saw a leader who is gonna lead Zimbabwe, and that leader is going to be a leader who respects God. But before that, I saw some people throwing their scarf, throwing their t-shirts, and some who were doing evil things with snakes in their homes. I saw them throwing into the river. This is what is going to happen. As I am about to explain why this is to happen, God is still in charge of everything. God is still in charge of our lives. God is still in charge of everything which you can see around in the world. You know, God made humans for a purpose. And if these humans do not respect God in everything they do, God comes with a very better plan. Eliminating those people who do not like to see other people living, and give the right to those people who respect Him. So what I am trying to explain to you all today is that I saw even those who do evil things, they will be exposed. And all those who do things which are very hidden, they will be exposed. There will come a day, there will come a moment where people will be exposed to their evil doings and everything they do for the devil. So today, what I would like to let you know is that there will be a change in our country. There will be a very dramatic change which will give us a better Zimbabwe with freedom which people are still looking for, which they don't have. Well, the world will say Zimbabwe is what? Free from colonialism. Well, it's free from colonialism, but people of Zimbabwe do not have freedom. They are always living in fear. Why? Because of the principles which Ian Smith left in that country. What I'm trying to explain is that, well, it's under the black rule, but the laws are still not good for people of Zimbabwe. We need people to live freely, people to express their views freely, without anyone being adapted as they are adapting people day after day, because people want to give their views. Their views must be heard. This country to go forward, we need wise people from God, wise people who know what God wants His people to do and how people must live. And if this is not done in a good way, we will continue to suffer, to travel to other countries, to seek for jobs, to seek for a lot of things in other countries. Let's fix our country. Let's fix that country to be a country. Why not leaving aside this politics and doing something that will help each and every one of us to live a life which represents God? a life which represents the one who made us all, the politicians, those who are Christians, and those who do not go to churches. But all of us, we must live a life which represents God. We need to change, because the life we will live will always have difficulties if we continue like this. But if we just one day say, this politics must die, this kind of politics must die, let's have a better way of doing politics, a way which will not restrict other people from living their lives, which will not hinder other people from doing what they want at any time without anyone else hindering them, but to be doing the right thing that pleases God. You know, these politics have so many graves, too many graves, which one day God is going to punish those who do that. God is not asleep. He is looking, and he is going to punish those who are disobeying him by slaughtering other people. Because God made people to live for him, not for other people, but for him. But the laws which we introduce in our countries are making it difficult for other people to live the life they want, because they are tough laws. They are laws which mustn't be introduced to any society. People must live for God. People must glorify God the way they want. People must be heard when they talk, because at the end of the day, they vote for you to be in parliament, they vote for you to lead the country, they vote for you to do everything on their behalf. But things are done in a very different way. Things are done in a very different way. You find that there is corruption from the top to down. If you can just look at how the black market works there in Zimbabwe, it shows us that those people, they are always having money, and that money which they get is from a top official there in Zimbabwe, and they are not caught or they are not apprehended for doing that. They practice it every day. Every day they are there changing money, for whom? For whom? Why don't the police catch them? Why don't the soldiers catch them? If they are there, seeing them doing every day, they are there. They are doing that business of changing money. But what did the government say? They will take them all, but there's nothing done. What should be done must be done. People must be free. People must be heard. People must be respected. Life must be respected. It doesn't matter how powerful you are. If that power is from God, well, really, you are powerful. But God one day showed Goliath that he is nothing, even if he is a giant, by being killed by a small boy, David. I'm telling you the truth today. People who are doing evil, people who are practicing evil there in that country, they will be shaken. They will be shaken. They will be exposed. Everything will come to the surface. All the hidden things which they are doing will come to light. And they will be ashamed of what they are doing. Because it doesn't represent God. It doesn't have anything on it which represents God. It's just something they believe in, but truly not from God, but from the devil. If we just let them continue to do what they are doing, but not telling them the truth that what they are doing is hating the people, is giving people difficult lives, so many people have been slaughtered through that practice. And I am telling you the truth, that God is not sleeping. That same God who showed himself as fire when Elijah was fighting against 400 prophets of Baal, is still there. He's still alive. If we can pray more, if we can fast more, if we can do everything we can with our guiding angels, we can change this world. We can change the world we live in. We can make everything represent God. We can make everything be of God. But my message is that there will be a new leader there in Zimbabwe. A leader who will represent God. Because I saw the scarf, the t-shirt, the snakes being thrown into the river. But those people who still wanted to have those snakes, they wanted to wait for the snakes on the other side of the bridge, because they were throwing the snakes in the other side of the bridge, and others wanted to go and take their snakes that side. What I want you to understand is that the stronghold of the devil is soon gonna be shaken. The stronghold of witchcraft is gonna be shaken. Not little, but big. Because I saw heavenly bodies exposing these people. I saw heavenly bodies exposing these people. In what way? God must be respected. God must be respected. That's the only thing. God must be respected. If you respect God, you don't just kill a human being. If you respect God, you treat other human being like yourself. But if you don't respect God, you do everything you want to anyone because you don't respect God. God must be respected. People must respect God and do everything which represent Him. God must be glorified every day of our lives. God must be respected every day of our lives. That's my message. I thank you.